environment where I'm motivated, I'm sold on the vision, I embrace the objectives that you have given me, it's much easier for me to perform. And I do it willingly and happily.
Do we really have the skills to negotiate effectively? We think a lot about the substance of what we negotiate, but do we really step back and think about how we negotiate?
Express entry exit. Stop. Is this visitor a security risk? Are you responsible for the security of your company's people, products, and information? Are you still using a handwritten visitor log? Is your visitor log information legible, filled out properly, protecting visitors' confidential info, or entered in a database? Do you know which visitors are on site right now, when they entered or departed? In an emergency, can you ensure all of your on-site visitors and contractors are safe and accounted for? Introducing Express Entry Exit, an automated system to track your visitors and contractors.
Our in-house custom shops can offer you a wide variety of options and finishes to suit all of your wants and needs. Our 75,000 square foot warehouse space holds more than $5 million in active inventory.
Now let's try a bridge pose, which works the opposite side of the body that the chair or squat that we just did. So have your feet on the platform. We're going to be using our hamstrings and glutes. Lower down. Now the same principles we learned in standing applies, so don't forget about those ribs hovering over the hip bone as you raise the hips, using those glutes, hamstrings. Don't forget to breathe for 5 even breaths. Now let's work on the upper body, starting with the classic push-up. So hands come onto the platform right at the ends, legs back. Now the same principles we learned from standing apply. Ribs are hovering over the hips, keeping those abs engaged. We're lowering down, bending at the elbows. Try to count as long as you can for a count of 5 breaths. It'd be hard to hold it that long, but you can come back up when you reach 90. And try it one more time. And always remembering to breathe.
The stem fits very easily onto the base, but you must connect the wire which fits together and snaps lightly. Now we will insert the control panel at the top of the stem, but first we need to connect the wires. There are 3 wires to connect. The first is the wire that comes from the stem that we earlier tied the knot on. And place the control panel on the top of the stem. You can tighten the screw on the control panel to where it's snug. You'll notice on the bottom of the control panel that the cutout is perfectly designed for the stem to rest into it, and the screw holes will line up exactly. And that completes the assembly.
Despite physiotherapy and many other things I've tried, nothing really was doing anything for me long term until I started here. And as I would put my hands down sitting on the T-Zone machine, I would put my hands down on the plate, within 2 visits, I noticed that I could now move my wrist. No pain, none at all. I was ecstatic. So I'm very pleased with the results.